The World Trade Organization. The World Trade Organization is the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations, and it's hard on the WTO agreements negotiated and signed by the bulk of the world trading nations and ratified in their parliaments. The goal is to help producers of goods and services, exporters and importers conduct to their business. The location of the World Trade Organization is in Geneva, Switzerland. It was established in the 1st January of 1995. It was created by the Uruguay Round Negotiation to 1986 to 1994. The number of membership it was 164 countries on 29 of July of 2016. The budget it was 196 million Swiss francs for 2011, and the secretary staff it was 640 persons. Head it was Roberto Acevedo, Director General. The functions of the World Trade Organization: 1. Administering WTO trade agreements. 2. Forum for trade negotiation. 3. Handling trade disputes. 4. Monitoring national trade policies. 5. Technical assistance and training for developing countries. And 6. Cooperation with other international organizations. What they do. The WTO is run by its member governments. All major decisions are made by the membership as a whole, either by ministers, who usually meet at least once every 2 years, or by the ambassadors or delegates, who meet regularly in Geneva. Trade negotiations. The WTO agreements cover goods, services, and intellectual property. They spell out the principles of liberalization and the permitted exceptions. They include individual countries' commitments to lower customs, tariff, and other trade barriers, and to open and keep open services markets. They set procedures for settling disputes. These agreements are not static. They are renegotiated from time to time, and new agreements can be added to the package. Many are now being negotiated under Doha Development Agenda, launched by WTO trade ministers in Doha, Qatar, in November of 2001. Implementation and monitoring. WTO agreements require governments to make their trade policies transparent by notifying the WTO about laws enforced and measures adopted. Various WTO councils and committees seek to ensure that these requirements are being followed and that WTO agreements are being properly implemented. All that WTO members must undergo periodic scrutiny of their trade policies and practices, each review containing reports by the country concerned and the WTO Secretariat. Dispute settlement. The WTO's procedure for resolving trade quarrels under the dispute settlement understanding is vital for the enforcing of the rules, and therefore for ensuring that the trade flows smoothly. Countries bring dispute to the WTO if they think their rights under the agreements are being infringed. Judgment by specially appointed independent experts are based on interpretations of the agreements and individual trade capacity. WTO agreements contain special provisions for developing countries, including longer time periods to implement agreements and commitments, measures to increase their trading opportunities, and support to help them build their trade capacity, to handle disputes and to implement technical standards. The WTO organizes hundreds of technical cooperation missions to developing countries annually. It also holds numerous courses each year in Geneva for government officials. Aid for Trade aims to help developing countries develop the skills and infrastructure needed to expand their trade. Outreach. The WTO maintains regular dialogue with non-governmental organizations, parliamentarians, other international organizations, the media, and the regional public on various aspects of the WTO and ongoing Doha negotiations, with the aim of enhancing the cooperation and increasing awareness of WTO activities. So that's all about the World Trade Organization. So thank you for watching the video.